On tonight's episode of Varminators, I'm heading out not once, but twice on the hunt for some troublesome crows causing damage to 2 local farms. Armed with my trusty Armsan A612, I'm looking to put a dent in the numbers. Crows are troublesome around farms and cause plenty of damage. They're the plight of a modern farmer, along with pigeons and rabbits. Large groups of crows can also be destructive. Crow droppings can corrode metal and masonry, as well as pose a serious health risk. Crows are often a problem in agriculture, as their appetite for corn and crops brings them into the farmer's land for a free feast. They especially like newly planted crops, which means that a group of crows can destroy a harvest before the crop has had a chance to grow. And that hits the farmer hard in the pocket. Firstly, I'm heading out in Staffordshire with our old friend Big Steve of SPD Pest Control to help him with a crow problem on one of his farms. We're up on the chute and we're on a neighbouring farm. This farmer's asked us to come out and help him with some crows. He's got a bit of a crow problem. Now he's mainly arable, so he puts down crops and these crows are coming down hammering it. So every time this time of year comes around, when they've got the young and they've got the nests, we go up there and we try and take a few out for him. So we're going to go up with the autos today. Steve, what are you packing there?
It's a Webley and Scott in Rio Tree Max 4.
That's very smart. It's a bit posh for you, that is, mate.
Yeah, that's my baby.
Yeah, can you hit stuff with it?
We'll see.
Let's go find out, eh? Myself and Big Steve heading to the woods where the crows have been nesting. The woods run alongside a set of fields filled with crops, so it's easy picking for the birds. I spot a crow high up on a branch and take a shot. That's one down. As the crows are sat on the tree branches, we aren't shooting at moving targets, but there's a lot of cover around them, which makes for some tricky shooting.
He's going down, isn't he?
I get a few down early on, and we're starting to put a dent in the numbers. We pick up what we shoot in the thick stuff and then we head on. We've shot quite a few off in here. They're not liking it at all. The autos are making short work of them. The problem is when they drop through the canopy, they drop onto the forest floor, there's a lot of growth. Picking them is a nightmare. Unless you remember exactly where they are, you can't pick them. I think I've actually picked 4 out of 5, so we'll have a good look around when we're done. What they're doing is, they're still young crows, and they're flying, they're taking off, they're flying off the branches, but they're not going far, they're going out, having a quick spin around the wood and coming back in again, they're tired. And that's the time to get them. So we can get a few more. Another good shot, and that's another crow down. It's hard going in the thick stuff, as there's so much cover from the canopy of the trees. We've come up the wood, we've walked up to try and find an opening into the canopy, but the leaves is just too many leaves on the branches. The crows ain't stupid, they know which side of the wood they're safe on. You can hear them, they're just up there. We just need to kind of come through. Just give us a little window of opportunity to be able to take a shot while they're on the move. There's another one resting on a branch lower down, and another good shot. I clambered through the thick stuff and managed to pick up a few more. one more way up in the tree. I take aim, and it's another good shot. Big Steve gives a call and the crows squawk back. He's the deadly Dr. Dolittle.
Well, we've had some good fun there. I think we've done him proud. We've managed to knock a dent in those crows, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got a fair few here.
Yeah, like I say, we come in a bit too late really. If we got here 2 weeks earlier, we'd have got them as they were branches out on when they couldn't fly. As it is, they could fly, but they could only go out for a small bit. They're coming around and coming back into the wood again. So we're getting a shot at them when they come back through. Now we've got a few down on the ground. We know where we've gone. We're going to go and pick them. So before it gets dusk, we'll go and fetch them up and get these packed away. And that's a good job done, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, mate. Pie for you.
Rook pie.
Rook pie.
Tasty.
Not a bad day out for myself and the big man, and we put a dent in the farmer's problem crows. However, crow shooting isn't always about trampling through the woods. I now head across county lines and into Leicestershire in the Great Wall Steed.
Hi, I'm here today with Matt Cole from Pigeon Shooting Leicestershire and Kayak Bryn of the Wild Food Caping Company. Now Matt normally sorts out pigeon shooting, but today we're on a different job. We're after crows. Tell us a bit about this ground, Matt.
Yeah, basically this ground here, all year round, there's just thousands of crows and rooks and jackdaws, sort of mainly to eat his bread. He just took his grass down yesterday, and yeah, you know, we're basically mad for it today, so hopefully we'll get some good shooting.
It's been an early start. It's now 4:30, so we've been on the race since 3. But the early bird gets the early worm, that's what they say, isn't it?
That's it.
So
That's
the crows are out and about already. It's just come first light, so the hides are up. We've got the flappers down, the decoys down. Let's go kill some crows.
Let's do it.
Are you going to cook us something after this?
Bit of crow pie, mate, why not?
Job done. All right, let's get ready.
Matt uses his decoys, spinners and flappers as he does with the pigeons. Crow shooting out in the fields is very much like pigeon shooting. Set your decoys, build your hide, and then sit and wait for them to come swooping in for a feed. Hide building and camouflage is critical when out shooting crows. Crows are extremely wary, and the slightest bit of movement will put them off.
It's very early. Crows have all just come off the roost. You can hear them all crowing in the fields next to us. Now we've got some dead crows out in the field, a bit like we would use when you're pigeon decoying. We've also got some flappers out there to add a bit of movement into them. Crows are really wary, so we have to be careful when they come in, just to move up just behind their hide and get the shots off. There's a lot of crows around. Hopefully we should be able to bag a few. I'm using the Armsan A612 synthetic in 12 gauge. It's a brilliant gun. I use it for all my pigeons, crows, and also quite a lot of duck shooting. It's a good gun. It balances well, it handles well, and it cycles everything I can throw at it. So it's my main go-to gun when it comes to crow busting and pigeon shooting. I'm also using the proper cartridges. That's the name. Proper cartridges, 32 grams 6. I've used these recently on the pigeons. Found them to be really hard hitting, but they don't. They're not hard on the shoulder, so they really work well for me.
There's hordes of crows on the horizon, and we're hoping that they come our way soon. As they start to flock in, I get ready to let rip. Matt adjusts his decoys, and they go again. Kai and Matt are in a different hide, and there's crows all over the place. Matt has a cunning plan to keep the crows moving.
These bangers I've got are they're called Magnum bangers. I swear to God, they are really, really, really loud. Just stuff it in that edge somewhere out of the way.
The loud banging flashes from the bangers should keep the crows moving in all directions.
Right, we've had a great morning on the crows. We've finished up there now, we've picked up everything we've had to pick up. We had a few that glided off down the field and then folded, so we've been down to pick them up. And the farmer's, he's silaging, so we just packed up and had a pick up, but he came down and had a look at what we had. He's exceptionally happy, so that's a job well done really, isn't it?
Yeah, we had a brilliant day, honestly. The weather's held, hasn't it? So
Yeah.
birds have been coming in great, coming in waves. We've got a nice little bag here. Can't fault it really.
No, I wouldn't have said they were easy shooting, because it's like when you're shooting pigeons, sometimes they'll come into the decoys and they'll come straight at you and drop straight in.
Yeah.
But a lot of these birds were crossing, long crossing shots, and some high birds. So it's been enjoyable shooting, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely been challenging, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's what we like, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
of
that's
course.
A bit of challenge.
Yeah. So the one good thing as well is the farmers said to us, we've done a good job. We can come back up with the air rifles. It gets quite a lot in the yards. So at some point we'll come back up with the air guns, and we'll see if we can plink off a few more. Job done.
So that's 2 days of crow shooting, 2 different counties with the same shotgun, the Armsan A612, and the same results, dead crows each time. To find out more about the awesome Armsan A612 shotgun, visit hollandoutdoors.co.uk. To find out more about the excellent Great Wall Steed, visit greatwallmotor.co.uk. And don't forget to subscribe to TEAMWILD TV for all the best hunting videos on the net and stay up to date with our new range of shows.